Alright, hello. Welcome back to part 3 of Sorcery. In the previous episode, I bought some stuff. I bought a bag of teeth and an axe. Now we're gonna continue the quest to find the Crown of Kings. Let's go. Passing the outlying huts, you feel strangely uneasy. Hissing from within and sly faces disappearing from doorway makes you feel hissing from within and sly faces disappearing from doorways makes you feel decidedly decidedly unwelcome. Then at the edge of town you pass a large boulder, and at once two rough-cut villagers bring out with their swords drawn. Bandits. Two against one. Two against one, the first declares. You're lost, calls the other. So hand over your things, come on. Bandits, huh? Can hand over the backpack? That's dumb. Reason with them. Or deal with them. I'm gonna attack them. Deal with them. Draw yourself to your full height. You have mistaken me for someone else, you declare. I would like to give you a moment to reconsider, because I will kill you if I have. The bandits growl and advance on you, one on either hand. I can either fight, cast a spell. Let's see what spells I can cast. Can I zap them? Not have. Well, let's fight them. I'm gonna kick their asses. Come on. Let's see. The first bandit closes on you. Alright, let's defend. There you go. You should have made things easier for yourself. The bandit said. Launches forward his sword. Make a good defense. I'm safe. Now his grip tightens on his sword. I defend again. I'm gonna trust. Let's go. Bam. Enough of this. You go for his throat with all your strength. The bandit narrows his eyes in readiness. I guess defend. There you go. Drop back, raising your sword to protect your body. Comes at you regardless. The blow does little harm. Let's go full thrust. Let's go beat him ass. And he's down for the count. Enough of this. You spin around, bringing your sword backhanded across his skull. The bandit grabs his last as you run him through. Second bandit takes one look at his dead colleague, turns, and makes a run for it. I'll get back here, man. I'm gonna let him go. Second bandit cries out, but is ready to fight if he must. I'm going to charge. Bam. The bandit can barely find his balance. Cut again. Bam. And he's down. Easy. Stupid bandits. Keep up the pressure, grabbing a nearby branch, you swing it at his head. And as he reels, you lash out with your blade. Strike is more than the bandit can take. He falls to the ground, quite dead. Wow. No stamina lost. Flawless fighting. The fight is over, you can clean your weapon and regain your breath. You clean your weapon and regain your breath. Search the bodies then. Search through the bandits' pockets, but find nothing. Not even a single gold piece. Their clothes is ragged and rough, worse than animals. You leave their bodies for the beasts to pick clean and set off again. After about half an hour the way becomes an uphill incline. What? These bandits don't even have anything, man. Wasted my stamina. Leaving Canopy behind marks the true start of the wilderness. Beyond that tiny outposts. There are several homesteads, and I don't know how to pronounce that word, man. Kare, a thriving city pot. But all are touched by cruelty, isolation, and fear. Parklands and long shadow cast by Mengpeng fortress darken everything. No time for reflection, and with the crown gone, and the crown stolen, things can only grow worse. The long years since Chalana, the reformer, founded alliance. The crown has been passed from kingdom to kingdom every 4 years, ensuring each one has his turn to lead. But no more. Stone, Landoland, and all those places have all enjoyed its power, but not Enderland. But when the crown came to Enderland, it was stolen by Birdman from X-Men, by the X-Men, oh my goodness, and carried off to Mangpeng. With the crown, the Archmage will be unstoppably powerful. I've no chance of sending there's no chance of sending an army against him. A military force would not survive the journey. So here you are, a lone hero, walking the long path to Mengpeng alone. 5 minutes later, you reach a fork on the road. The sergeant, for all his eyesight, hasn't mentioned this. Fork on the road. The road splits around the base of a gigantic tree, but does not rejoin on the other side. The left path winds down into a valley, and the right rises up. The left path winds down into a valley, and the right rises up a slope towards the first thick forest of the hills. Look left. It's hard to see much further uphill. The forest is sudden and thick, and the path narrow. It may be hard going in that direction, but the hills will involve a lot of climbing eventually, and you may get a decent view of the next lake from the top of the ridge. And then look. Wait, let's look right. Yeah, look right. I'll look left. Whatever. Look left. You pause to consider. The lower route. There's a river there, and the path follows the left bank. It's a safer route, secluded and protected. But the curve of the landscape would mean you were almost backtracking. You're about to make your choice when you hear a faint cry from somewhere close at hand. I think it could be a trap. Look around though. You look around, then finally up into the branches of a tree. You look around, then finally up into the branches of a tree. A pair of wizened claws, feet, are dangling down over your head, about to drop on you, perhaps. Throw something to the tree. Well, what the hell? Ew, what the hell? Oh, is that a man? That's part 3 and man. Whatever. Casting about for a decent-sized rock. Settle on one, and then turn and lob into the tree. You aim carefully for your target. An old man who looks as thin and bedraggled. A wiry old man who looks as thin and bedraggled as a winter scrub. The stone strikes him, and he cries out as he almost topples from the branch. Oi! He cries. You almost ate me. Oi! He cries. You almost ate me. You almost ate me out. Damn, look at this artwork. I thought it was part of the tree at first. Aim better this time. Leave him, he's worthless, apologize. I'm sorry, you reply. I thought you were an attacker. Me? He laughs at you. I'll crack me thumb if I tried to squash a wood house. Now, will you help me down? The slow way too, if you don't mind. What are you hiding from? How the old man got up the tree is a puzzle. Must have escaped. He must have been escaping someone fearsome to climb so high. What are you hiding from? You cry. Damn Elvins, he replied. He replies, I was traveling from Dumpus to I was traveling from Dumpus to the outpost settlement in Annaland. I was waylaid by Elvins, robbed me blind, or but took my eyes and left me up the tree. I keep getting older, you see. We all do, but some worse than others. I climb up, but now I'm too old to get down. So he was young, then he climbed up the tree and he became old. That doesn't make sense. Help him out of the tree. Swinging yourself into the lowest branch of the tree, you reach up and grab the old man by the waist. He's as light as a leaf, and within a moment you have lifted him to the ground. Thanks for that, he remarks, brushing himself down and almost knocking himself over in the process. I was just starting to get a bit, perturbed, but I'm on the safe now. He seems remarkably confident, considering that the slightest stumble may break him to bits. What do I get in return? You demanded. The old man nods. Only fair. He presses a page into your hand. It's a page torn from a spellbook. This might be some use to you. I found this. Just found it. Mine. And don't go asking how. Why it's no good for me anymore. Look at the page. Look at the page over suspiciously. It seems to be half of a spell. C.A. Unworkable in its current state. Well, I'll just keep it. You take the page and put it into your pack. The man falls quiet and squats down on the ground. With jabbing done, you hear a buzzing sound from high up in the tree, a beehive. Oh man, I think a beehive. If I can get some bee wax, I believe I can use it for, this spell right here, Raz. R-A-Z. Climb up and investigate. Leaving the old man sighing with gratitude on the ground, you climb up through the branches of the tall tree. The beehive hangs like a ripe fruit from the very highest branch. A number of bees dance in and out. The swarm. Okay, use magic. You get your balance enough to free your hands for a spell. Let's see what kind of spell can I do. How about good old zap? Oh, what's this? Zen. Hover in the air? Nope. Oh my goodness. I can zap. Don't think that's a good idea, right? Slowness would be good because like make the bees all slow. Let's try that out. Cast a spell over the bees. Cast a spell over the bees, slowing their buzzing wing. The effect is unexpected. The bees begin to fall off the sky. It seems without buzzing at high speed, they cannot stay afloat. The spell has also affected the old man. He begins to snore right where he is. With the swarm cleared, you are able to climb the tree and open the hive, removing a succulent honeycomb and a nice ball of bee wax. Nice. Stash your finds in your pack. The light is fading. It's time to move on. Oh, the man cries suddenly, waking up once more. Do you want to hear me riddle? I heard it from the elves. Sure. You gesture with a hand for him to speak. See him through, he sees you not. See him through, he sees you not. A stinging beast in the box, not left. You got a key, is his lot. Do what? See him through, he sees you not. A stinging beast in the box, not left. Got a key, is his lot. To go, a witch of luck be ref? It's nonsense clearly. Not once, then turn your attention to the path ahead. It's like a... maybe it's not a riddle, but maybe it's more of a puzzle. Maybe if I combine the words here, see, if I take the first word of everything, like see, I don't know. Clearly nonsense. So either I go the low path or the right path. If I go the right path, man, I don't know. I'm going to the mines, or do I want to take a safer route? You know what? I'll go right. I don't go to the mines. The high route seems the most secure. In a valley, you can be easily observed from above and led astray. But on the hills, you can go whichever way you choose. Of course, when night falls, it may be cold and exposed up on the slopes, but no matter. This journey was never destined to be easy. You begin the climb, letting the old man jabbering fade quickly away. The path winds upward, winds upward. Winds upward into the hills and into the cover of a wood. The afternoon sun glints through the trees and play tricks on your eyes. Every so often you catch a glimpse of some strange shaped animal or other watching you, only to find there is a silhouette of branches and leaves caught at an odd angle. After about an hour's walk, you are starting to feel hungry. I don't need to eat yet. Continue walking. Ignore the rumblings of your belly and keep up your pace. The climb continues with the path twisting its way and at. The air grows cold and the sun flickers on the horizon, then sets, making it hard to see your way. But the moon is full. The twilight is done. It will be bright once more. I'll make camp then. I'm gonna walk in night time in the forest. Ridiculous. But to tire yourself out on the first day would be inauspicious. You settle down to make a camp for a night. The natural shelter provided by the roots of three gigantic intertwined trees. The backpack will serve for a pillow, your cloak for a blanket. Before setting to sleep, check through your pack. You have 5 rations left. Eat. Oh no. You take the sugary honeycomb from your backpack. Take the sugary honeycomb from your backpack and eat it gracefully. That done, you settle down to rest. The moon is full and high in the sky. When you next open your eyes, you feel warm and more cozy than you did before, as if wrapped in a gigantic blanket. There's pain in your leg. There's a pain in your leg. Slowly, you realize what is happening. A giant bat has settled on your chest and is feeding on your leg. Oh no. Let me just kill the fellow. Kill the bat. Oh my god, it's a fight. You draw your sword slowly and carefully, hoping not to disturb the creature before you can run it through. Ooh. The bat great wings buffet your face. Oh my goodness. You scream as the creature draws blood. Trust. Bam. Wait for the creature's white wings to open and then you strike. Bat's now flying in the atmosphere. Okay, defend. I think now I just cut him and he dies. Bam, let's go. And the bat was more deadly than the bandits. An opening appears, you bring your sword in heavy. You bring your blade in heavily. Bat falls to the ground and the light in his eyes goes dark. Once again, the ground fills your dreams. Only now, instead of being hidden away in Mang Peng Fortress by the Archmage, you see it on the head of the burly villager from Canopany. Anyone? I don't know who. I don't remember the voice. Did I meet this guy? Anyone can wear the crown, he declares to you. But wearing the crown, you are no longer just anyone. And then he points a finger at you that seems to crackle with energy. and you find yourself drawn towards him, commanded to do his bidding. Suddenly, you are surrounded by angry bees. You're walking towards a crack on the ground. It seems to swallow you whole. You stumble on its edge, about to fall. Let's do one more, I guess, event. I'm gonna take a break. Next morning. The second day of your journey begins in the morning cool. Still halfway between sleeping and walking, you feel the presence of your spirit, the vixen, close nearby. His form has changed since you left Anoland, just as you have changed, but he's still running beside you. In the temple, they taught you that a prayer to your spirit could heal disease, leave curse, even save you from certain death. But the spirits are not generous and decline to help often. You can ask for the spirit's aid using the pray button to fix it. You can feel yourself getting accustomed to the fetid air of these hills. You have now ascended several hundred feet and can expect to make excellent progress before the end of the day. As you crest the brow of a hill, you see something that makes you stop in your tracks. To your left is a clearing, and in the clearing are several poles planted firmly in the ground, and atop each pole is a head. Oh no, look at the heads. The heads are all of all kinds and ages. Some are recently fixed, while others have decayed, and some are nothing but skulls and hair. These are human heads, goblin heads, and one or two heads of a creature you do not recognize. All have sewn up eyes and mouths. Unsettling. A large axe painted on the rock nearby is obviously intended as a warning not to venture any further. By ahead, the road forks left and right. Cannot be sure which path you are warned not to take. The right-hand path continues to climb, and the left-hand path winds down the side of the hill. Huh. Left or right? That will be in the next part of this series. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, remember to hit that like button and stuff. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.